Hi guys, so this is a short video on how to create automated webinar registrations from DaVinci. Those of you that are familiar with DaVinci, you can see that this is the My Campaigns page, and there's two components, the email component and the landing page component here. So the email component, let's first quickly look at that. That basically has, we've set up a template for you all to use that has a call to action that takes you to the landing page right there. Takes a few minutes. Okay, there you go. And that you can see that it's connecting to the webinar registration landing page. And then you have an email template set up, which content you can always change. The call to action button is leading you to the landing page. And you can also set up your Facebook and LinkedIn posts if you so desire. And there are 3 of these email setup. The subsequent ones go to the non-openers. With that said, let's go take a look at the landing page. Landing page is it sits on a form, and the form is developed in your asset library. We have developed a form for you and dropped it in the asset library, and it will be copied to your account when we give you the access to the this template. It's called registration, and it's got first name, last name, email, mobile number for reminder, and then an opt-in checkbox and some statutory text here about rates. Some information about the campaign, about the webinar, and you can always, as always, you can update this information here and change it. The form actually has the webinar information behind the scene as well, so I'll show you that at the end. But let's first go take a look at the webinar. Here I have set up a test webinar, which you can see that has 2 attendees registered right now. As I can read on the filter, and you can see that this has 2 attendees right now. So let's go to the landing page. Let's use one of our let's use Joe as the Pearl. Let's use Joe's Pearl, and let's have him register for the. So let's just say I'm going to give. I don't remember what his phone number is. Let's just say this is his phone number, 2456. Check the box to receive email, text message reminder, and submit it. So that takes you to the thank you page, where you have all kinds of social media connectors available there, where you can go and like the social media pages, or you can share it, or you can email to a friend. If you want to share the campaign with a friend, you can just forward the campaign to the forward the webinar information to a colleague or a friend, and all of that is built into the template. So now what happens is we use this third-party software called Zapier to send the data to Zoom. As you can see, it's sending to Zoom. It's going to basically create a registrant in Zoom. Let's go. It takes a few minutes probably, but let's just go and see what has happened here. It hasn't come through yet. We can take a look at Zoom and see what is going on here. We can see if Joe's data has come through or not. There is Joe. And so this is, I'm just showing you how the data flows through. Normally this is an automated process. If you wait patiently for a few minutes, it's going to go through. But right now, since I don't want to hold everybody waiting, I can just show you how this entire thing is going to work. Retest. It's picked up Joe's information and created a registration for Joe at this point. And if I go rerun the filter, you'll see that we have a third participants. And if I pull up the CSV report from Zoom, I will see that Joe is now in there, right there, and he got registered just now, 13:51. It is 13:52 p.m. right now on 6th of May. So that's basically how it works. And I've created this demo using Zoom. If you're using GoToMeeting or Demio or any of the other providers, webinar providers, there's always Zapier always has options for all of those. They have connectors to GoToMeeting or Demio, all the leading providers of webinars, so we can always connect to that. Let me also quickly show you guys the form itself that holds the webinar information. So a couple of things here in the form this is the form, and we have a couple of hidden fields here. As you can see, the appointment schedule is a hidden field where I am holding the schedule for the webinar, and then I'm going to save that back. And then also the webinar ID is held in a custom field here. This is the webinar ID that I got from Zoom, and I pasted it in here. So and those are two hidden fields, so that data always get passed. And now, based on that, when I go back to my campaign, or go back to my capture leads, the landing page, and if you go take a look at the settings over there, one of the things that you'll see is that there's also an option to set up an SMS reminder on the morning of the event if the person has checked that box that I showed you guys right there. If the person has if the person has provided their mobile number and checked this box, then they will get a reminder. Let me show you how. Yeah, right there. There's an SMS reminder which you can turn off and on, and it says this is a reminder that the webinar hosted by company name, which is whatever the company is, today at such and such time and date. Text stop to cancel, and it's going to go on the. I have to look at. You are going to set it up for the date of the webinar at sometimes before the webinar, and then the reminder will go off. So that's, in a nutshell, is how the webinar registration process works. You can also use a similar process for creating appointments for your folks at a trade show in your booth, if you so desire. And so let us know if you have any questions, but hopefully this will be a great addition to your toolkit. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.